Hi, welcome back to Christmas Extravaganza. Here's another Christmas surprise.
At the Copper Coin in the Grand Village in Branson, you'll find penny jewelry with a priceless message, an inspirational personal story from our store founder, a message of hope, or all of the above. Susan, happy holidays!
Oh, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas right back at you. I need some gifts.
Yes.
And I know that the Copper Coin has gifts for pretty much everybody. You got some new stuff for me?
I have to tell you, we have some new things that are unbelievable. One of the things that we have are sweet peas. They're brand new.
Sweet peas?
Yes, and they're miniature tiny pennies that we make into jewelry. It was originally made for 5 to 15-year-olds, but guess what? The mothers are buying them for themselves.
Everybody loves them. That means I'm going to want one. Let's go
Yes.
up.
Okay, let's go in.
So, Susan, before we do our shopping, remind
Yes.
everyone of your story, because you say it's a miracle that you are here at all.
It is a miracle. In 2003, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, then learned I had pancreatic cancer. Doctors gave me no hope of surviving, told me to get my affairs in order.
Wow. Yeah.
It was really very serious, and it was a very stressful time. But during that time, I did something that I had never expected. I surrendered my life to the Lord. I promised to serve Him all the days of my life, whether it was 7 weeks, 7 hours, or 7 days, because my mother had died of pancreatic cancer in 7 weeks, and so had my grandfather.
Wow.
I knew the time was short. But the very next day, I found 2 little copper pennies on the ground. It surprises me, even when I think about it today, that those 2 copper pennies have magnified themselves so many times and blessed so many people. Those 2 pennies would become my first jewelry, because a week after I was told that I had a fast-growing mass and I was given no hope, the doctors told me the mass had disappeared.
That is truly a miracle.
It
I
is.
appreciate you sharing that story, but
Thank
how
you.
did that get us to the pennies?
Well, those 2 pennies I found, I had put in my jewelry box before I went to MD Anderson Cancer Center that week. When I came home, I picked them up and I read those words, "In God we trust." And they touched my heart, because when I had picked them up, I said, "Lord, I'm trusting in you, not in good luck pennies." Mama always said they were pennies from heaven. I turned them into necklaces, gave one to a friend, kept one for myself. And later, as time went on, people would ask me, "Would you make some jewelry for me? Would you make a penny necklace? Would you make a penny bracelet for my niece?" And it began to grow. Well, a year after I wrote the book, which you have in your hands.
I love the
Yes.
book, by the way. I adore
Yes.
the book. It's so inspirational.
Thank
Yeah.
you. A year after I wrote the book, I married a fellow from Branson and moved here. And I came to retire. Little did I know we would end up opening a store, because more people saw my jewelry, more people asked for it. And we opened this little store to honor God, celebrate America,
Right.
and be a blessing to those who come in this store.
And all that you went through, and look at all that you have now. By the way, you have the full-size penny jewelry,
Yes.
which is beautiful, but you also have something new.
Oh.
The sweet peas you
Yes,
mentioned.
that's the one I was talking about outside.
Right, so this is it.
Yes, it is. And it was originally designed beautifully. This one has a little angel on it.
Oh.
It was originally designed for children from 5 to 15. Guess what? The ladies are buying it for themselves. They're really darling, very precious, very dainty.
That is beautiful. And by the way, I couldn't help
Yes.
but notice it comes with a little poem.
Yes, it does.
Here, I want to read this real quick. It says, "May this teeny tiny copper penny bless you with this rhyme, because you are so precious, so loving, and so kind, like sweet peas in my garden, pretty, sweet, and strong. May God be with you always and bless you all day long." What a nice reminder of how lucky we are to be here.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
We truly are.
There are blessings
Yes,
everywhere if you just look for them.
Absolutely.
You know,
in the smallest thing.
in the smallest
Who would
thing.
think a penny? Who would think of a penny at all?
Who would? But
Yes.
now we do all the time. And by the way, you have the beautiful penny jewelry, but you don't just have things for women in here. You also have gifts for men.
Yes, we have some beautiful gifts. We have a new line of crosses that are absolutely gorgeous. We have journals for men. We have key rings for men. Our veterans have special gifts available too. So it's really quite nice. Is it majority women? The answer is absolutely. But we do have things for men now.
Well, obviously, if you're shopping for the woman in your life, this is a beautiful place to find all sorts of gifts. But if you can't make it into the store, I hope you can. If you can't make it into the store, you can shop online. And I understand you have completely different deals online.
Oh, the online store is so sweet. That online store has completely different lines, which is exactly what you said, but we have specials on there. For instance, every month, whatever that month is, if you order a necklace, you get a free snap of the birthstone of that month. So if you have a special one that's having a birthday in October, we have topaz available for your snap if that's the one you like. So it's really special. You really have to go see it, and it's thecoppercoin.com. Don't leave out the. Be sure you put in thecoppercoin.com.
Thecoppercoin.com.
Yes.
Got it. And you are in the shops in the Grand Villages right here on the Strip in Branson.
Yes.
A beautiful place to do your holiday shopping. Susan, thank you again for sharing your story.
Thank you so much, Joy.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.